Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. As you can see, I am pretty happy today. I am happy because of yesterday. We had a fantastic event, a SUBTO event in Schaumburg, Illinois, and we had a lot of great people just show up. It was the most we've had. I think we had just right around 20 people. This is my third event so far this year, and we ended up having about 20 people. So I I'm sometimes like worried, like, oh, who's gonna come, who's gonna want to come see and talk to us and meet us and see who we are and how this community works together and collaborates together. And it was just amazing to see everybody being unified at this event, and the camaraderie was amazing, and we had such a good time, and we broke down deals, and people were giving their advice, what they're working on, how they're tackling their problems, how they're bringing up solutions. And it was just so nice to see people that have the same visions, have the same goals, align together and become as one. And from these types of experiences, from these types of events, we end up collaborating together. And with collaboration, then comes a relationship. And with relationships, that's how you start making more money, right? And with more money, you start buying more properties, and you start partnering up with good people, and you start providing for your family, of course, as well. So it was the event was in Schaumburg, Illinois. We I usually have it like around 6 o'clock p.m. But everybody typically gets around like 6:50, 6:30 because of the traffic and everything. So it's fine. We it's fine. We have a good time. We have music playing. Yesterday was kind of funny because we ended up having some kind of like dance class in the other room because I have it at like a community center in Schaumburg, Illinois, which is like centralized in the Chicagoland area. And it was but overall just a great event. People come from like downtown Chicago, where like the commute is like over an hour with traffic. It's kind of crazy. I'm so happy that they came by. I'm so grateful. I had one of my good friends come by, Danny, that was in a major accident, and he decided he was able to come by, and that means so much to me to see him being okay, and see him walking and everything else. Really meant a lot to me. For him to make it out here all the way from where he lives, really shows true friendship and who we are as a whole and as a community. So thank you everybody for coming out. If you guys missed it, it is just such a cool experience to even have. We're all action takers, so all we do is talk about action and how to get deals done and how to find deals. And with these events, that's exactly what you're going to find. You're going to find people that are taking action, not just people that are reading books, educating themselves, watching YouTube videos. People that are actually taking action, sending out offers, negotiating with sellers, bird dogging for other investors, meaning they're bringing deals to other investors, and overall trying to get better, not as a business person, but also as a human being, as a person, for themselves and for their family. And it's very admirable when I see people coming from all different walks of life, coming to join this one real estate event, because this is how we all align, because we're all so passionate about real estate, even though it has its ups and downs, ridden with anxiety and stress, and it's just so many moving parts in real estate. In the end, just seeing that is makes it all worth it, I guess. Even people at the highest level, like I'm talking about like people at the highest level, when I talk to them, they're dealing with the same issues, just on a much higher scale, right? So like me dealing with single family residences, one of my good friends, she deals with millions of dollars of valuations of mobile home parks, RV parks, and it's just like a completely different level of stress and everything else that she has to go through. But she pushes through it, she manages it, and she does a great job at it. And she speaks about it too. There's nothing to hide. This is not all rainbows and butterflies every single day. We all go through trials and tribulations, but this is how we learn. This is how we get better. This is how we grow. And I sit here and tell you guys this because I try to believe it myself every single day, even though I wake up and I look at my phone and I look at the emails. I'm like, oh my God, like, what fires am I gonna put out today? But then I'm like watching these videos yesterday when I came back from the event, and I'm on TikTok, right? And I'm watching these videos, and then I see people, posting videos about, I'm working my ass off. I'm working so hard, and my entire paycheck is gone after groceries, after paying rent, or after paying a mortgage. I have zero, or people talking about I have $15 in my bank account after all expenses are paid. And I just look at my life, and I look at myself, and I always try to compare. And the worst thing you can do is compare yourself to others, because you don't know where they started, how hard they worked, what life brought them. And so I try not to compare myself to other people anymore. And I also try to be grateful every single day for what I have, because everybody around me tells me, oh, you're doing so great, you're doing this, you're doing that. And yes, I'm doing a lot of things, and things are happening for me, and things are happening for my team and my partners. But I just always feel like I'm behind. I always feel like I could do more. And I don't know if it's just the way I'm wired. I've always been that way, where I've always think I could do more. I can elevate myself higher, or I can scale faster. And sometimes, my brother yesterday told me something that kind of held back, touched me in a way that I haven't really thought about. He's like, your time hasn't. He's like, your time hasn't come yet. Like it's like, it'll come, right? Like that. Like sometimes it takes a year or two. I mean, typically it takes 5 years for you to really kind of want to be where you want to be at. I think 5 years is a very attainable goal. I'm sure people achieve it under 5 years, but those people, they're completely wired differently. They take a 5-year goal and they figure out how to get it done in 1 year. But as long as you're doing the right things, and as long as you're being consistent, and as long as you're disciplined, I think you will get to where you want to be. Most people always say that the people, you were almost there, but then you gave up, right? So you're basically about to make it in any facet in life, or whatever you're doing, but you were almost there, but then you just gave up on it. And if you kept on pushing forward, you would have made it. And I believe that to be true, because we're emotional human beings, and every single day we fight our demons. We fight our battles internally, spiritually, mentally, I think, as well. And we try to fight and push through. And sometimes it's very difficult on certain days. Like, for example, I had a really bad day 2 days ago. I don't know what it was. If I over caffeinated myself, or if I just had too much stress that day. I literally just came home. I was quiet. My son was crying. I wasn't talking to anybody, and I wasn't talking to my partner or anything like that. And I'm like, man, like why did I bring that home, And then I realized that, because I had such a long day. I woke up really early, and then just the day kept on going, and I was putting out all these fires, and I just had this like down day, and then the next day, the next day, a couple of days later, I'm good. I'm good again. It's like this like up and down roller coaster. If you guys understand where I'm coming from, I'm sure a lot of you do, because I know I'm not the only one when it comes to these types of things. I speak to other people that also go through the same thing. I think we all do. I think we all do. I think some of us just hide it a lot better than others. So I just want to be real with you guys. Like I have my really up high highs and really low lows, and it's just kind of how it is. Yesterday, there were some new faces at the event that really want to learn. There was someone brand new that came to a couple of my events and then ended up telling me she joined SUBTO. So now she's part of the SUBTO tribe, which is really cool. Um, sub two is really more of, it's funny. Some of my friends like, oh, Mike, are you in a cult or something? Like, what is going on here, right? And the thing is, like, I'm like, you know what? Honestly, if it was a cult, I am a proud member of this cult because I've learned so much from Sub2, Pace, everybody along the way that has just provided knowledge, information, showed me things, partnered with me, joint ventured with me. I am a proud member. I'm gonna say, I've learned so much. I've learned how to think outside the box. I'm no longer a linear thinker. Um, I can see certain things that others don't. I can see opportunities where other people see waste, and it's all because of the people that I surround myself with, and a lot of them are SUB2 members, and I'm very grateful for that because it's cool when you can call somebody and you have a problem. You're like, hey, I have this going on. Can you help me out, and can you tell me what I can do to fix this? And because they have experience in it, and you built a relationship with this person, now you have an answer within like a second, because they know you built a relationship with them, and you provide value, they provide value back to you. So, things like that, when you really think about it, when you when you go to school, right? You go to school, you make friends, especially college, right? You make friends, you go to classes, you know, you take your tests, you get your diploma. You obviously pay for college, depends what college you go to and everything else. And some people, you pay for that education. Why wouldn't you pay for an education that could potentially change your entire trajectory of your entire life and build you generational wealth? So I am a big proponent and advocate of paying for self-development and education, especially in areas where you are interested in, where you want to excel at. And for me, that excellation and that area that I want to excel at is real estate. And I continue to go to these seminars, and I continue to go to these masterminds and mentorships because I want to continue to become better at them. I've been doing this for probably, it's going to be almost, I would say, since I joined SUB2 and really became an avid investor. It's going to be about, man, I joined SUB2 in April of 2023. So we're going to be going on 3 years in April, right? So right now, probably like 2.5 years in. And once again, I think I could do more. I think I could do more. I want to do more. I want to learn more. I want to partner with more people, and I just want to become a better version of myself. So, if you guys want to come out and meet me, just come out, hang out with us. I'm going to post the next event. We're going to have one in October, end of October. Hopefully, it doesn't fall on Halloween, but it's going to be probably on a Thursday, the same time around 6 o'clock at the community center in Schaumburg. And I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to post a link on eventbrite.com. If you guys want to join us, if you guys want to join SUB2 and you need a link and you need me to connect you with somebody in there, just let me know. I have a link I could send over to you. You guys can join SUB2. And if you're a wholesaler, so if I'm talking to all my wholesalers here, guys, if you need transactional lending, if you need double closes, we can assist you. I partner with a company called creativefunds.com. That's with a K. So if you go to creativefunds.com, you type in your information, literally within 24 hours, we're going to have an answer for you if we can do the deal for you or not. And most of the time, as long as the deal makes sense and you have the right paperwork in place, we're going to be able to go ahead and fund your deal. So it's very easy. So go on your computer, type in creativefunds.com, that's with a K, and boom, you'll put in your information. Our team will we'll we'll get your deal, we'll analyze it, and within 24 hours we'll let you know if we can fund your deal. And that's how we're able to help you out. So if you're looking for collaborating, or if you want to be a bird dog for our team, please feel free to reach out to me. I can tell you our buy box and what we're doing. But I want to kind of leave everybody with this, don't don't compare yourself to others. When you come to these events, don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to the people there, because a lot of us have put a lot of time and resources into what we know and the knowledge and what we've built, and a lot of us have gone through a lot before we started becoming, I guess, semi-successful, successful. I don't know what you want to call it, but growing for sure, absolutely. And so even if you're starting off, you have time. You have time, as long as you take some action every single day, and as long as you build some sort of discipline. I mean, I even tell people, listen, send out, just literally copy and paste like what I do. Send out an email, make offers to realtors and to sellers, and I guarantee you, like, one of them will bite or say maybe, or say, hey, I might be interested in this offer. But you just have to do it. And it doesn't cost you any money either, just to copy and paste from an email to your email. You could use Google. You can use Google. You can use another email provider, whatever you want to do. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank everybody for coming out yesterday. I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me. It means a lot for you to take time out of your day and come and spend time with me, and spend time with the community, and with meeting new people, and networking, and just I really I'm grateful for you guys, and I hope to see everybody at the next event. And as always, guys, my name is Creative Mike, and this has been the Creative Mike Show. And as always, stay creative, my friends. God bless, and have a wonderful weekend.